I think a lot of people misconceive what self-improvement is actually about, including me. When I started, coming up to 2 years ago now, I started really, if I'm going to be completely honest, to prove other people wrong, to prove my friends and family wrong about me, and to make myself feel like I was worthy of respect. And my goals were incredibly selfish. I wanted to make lots of money, and I wanted to travel the world, and I wanted to have complete freedom. And those things are all good. And obviously I also wanted and I also selfishly wanted more interest from girls, let's just say that. But as I've progressed through this and I've thought about it a bit more and I'm a bit more mature now, there is actually genuine good reason for everybody to be self-improving. And a lot of the self-improvement gurus that you see are teaching you weird principles that don't actually align with bettering yourself. Obviously, working hard, going to the gym, starting a business, doing all that stuff is extremely beneficial, and the ability to focus on something and find your purpose and whatever. But I mean, I especially felt this way, is it teaches you to be antisocial in a way. It teaches you to cut your friends off, cut the people off in your life because they don't have the same goals as you. And I think that principle is a bit misconstrued. I think, yes, people are going to judge you, they're going to make fun of you, they're going to not be aligned with your goals, and they're going to try and drag you down, but that is no reason to cut them off. And what I think self-improvement should be teaching you more about is being able to listen to those people and not take that to heart, and to continue on your journey and have a sense of strength in your position and your purpose. So if your purpose is to start a clothing brand, a classic example of a first business, and people are going, oh, everyone makes a clothing brand, like your stuff isn't that good, whatever, you're getting a lot of negative comments. Instead of blocking those people off, you should have the inner strength and knowledge and kind of self-respect to go, you know what, they're saying that, and that doesn't matter. Or as Alex Hormozi likes to say, and that's okay. So instead of going, I'm going to distance myself from these people, it should be more about understanding why they're saying these things and respecting them, but not necessarily going, yeah, you're right, it's cliche, I should stop, shouldn't I? It's more about going, that's your opinion, and that's okay. And I feel like I'm starting to get a bit better at this. I used to get really defensive whenever people brought up the YouTube channel or my finance journey, whatever. I used to take it to heart. I used to get really offended about it. I'd kind of like try and justify it, or I'd almost shut down, and I would go, yeah, whatever, and go like, damn, that person really pissed me off, I'm not going to speak to them, whatever. But I've come to realize that they're ill-informed, which is in no way their fault. And B, they just don't, they're not really trying to hurt you. it's not like they're actively against you. They just don't understand. And I also don't completely understand where they're coming from. And I think it's a lot more productive to talk to them about it, or go, yeah, I am making shit videos, or I am doing this, or whatever. I'm going to keep trying. Let me hear it from your perspective. Talk to them about it, because a skill that everyone is forgetting about is being able to connect with people, being able to talk to people and network and build connection. And a lot of self-improvement gurus don't factor that into self-improvement. And that kind of brings me to my general idea for self-improvement, which is that there's kind of two polar opposites, and then there's the middle option that we want to pursue. So the middle option is the good one, polar opposites, right? On this side here, we have the influenced by everyone, degenerate, doing what the rest of the world is doing, and just following all the trends, whatever. And then on this side, you have the complete isolated self-improvement person, just working on themselves, doesn't even want to talk to anyone else because they think they'll get influenced and they're not worthy of their attention. And then in the middle is people that are constantly looking to improve themselves and get better, not for selfish reasons, but to be able to help other people and help society in general. So at the start, I was kind of this in a way. I was locking myself off from my friends because I thought, like, I feel like I've got a fair bit of disrespect for, or in some cases, well, in a lot of cases, people have been very supportive, but in some cases I've gotten disrespect, or I feel like which is also a misconception at times. I feel like I get judged for it, which is subjective. It could also not be the truth, but I've come to realize that the point of self-improving isn't just to make lots of money, get more attention, feel more respected in yourself. It's more about being able to influence other people in a positive direction and ultimately create a net positive in society. So I think in the future, and also a lot of people these days are one of the two polar opposites, but it is a gradient. You can be willing to have fun, mess around on the weekends, do whatever, but still be looking to incrementally improve your life. You don't have to go full one way or full the other. And that's the same with someone that's trying to self-improve and are kind of trying to lock everyone out. You don't have to give up your dreams and your goals by talking to people that are on this side of the pole. You know what I mean? You can still be friends. I know there is a saying that show me the 5 friends you hang out with the most, and I'll show you the type of person you're going to be. But being able to respectfully communicate with those people that aren't aligned to the same goals as you is pretty much the point. And it's about finding that inner strength to go, this is my purpose, these are my goals, this is what I want to do with myself. But I can also listen to these people and take on their perspectives and not be influenced by them, but understand them and understand where they're coming from and what they've been through and whatever. And that will also help you share some of your knowledge, because there's 7 habits of highly effective people. One of them is seek first to understand and then to be understood. So if you can understand someone, then maybe you can share some of your information that could benefit them. But you can't just project it onto them and go, this is the way, because that doesn't work. But yeah.